Welcome back, everybody, to one of the most unprofessional Disney Lorcana channels on the internet today. My name is Seth, and today it's Sapphire. We're going to be looking at all the Sapphire cards coming out in Whispers in the Well, which is less than a week away. So, if you could, what's the number today? What are we looking at? 24 likes. 24 likes on this video, and I'll make another one. But I will probably make another one anyway because I just don't know what else I would do with myself. But I hope you guys are having a good day today, and hopefully it's about to get a little bit better. So I am going to switch you guys around. Don't forget, like and subscribe. That'll be kind of the algorithm. All right, let's do this. So let me move you guys around. First card up on today is Anna. So we have a 4-cost inkable 4/3 questing for 2 with support. Not an ally, but I'm a very strong believer in Sapphire Steel. I like the color combination. I almost played it at my set champs, but I ended up going with some aggro stuff, which I didn't really do well, but it's okay because I feel like Sapphire and Steel is going to be very strong this next meta. It's got support. 4 costs. There's a lot of things competing with this, but 4 strength is good. Being able to give this to something else, making them cameras like weird here. Okay. But like I said, being able to give support to something else, you know, Scar, Finally King being one of my favorite cards. You can see some play. All right. Next up, we have the Detective's Badge. This is a 1-cost inkable item. Tap and pay 1 ink. Chosen character gains resist +1, and the detective class resist +1, and the detective classification. You can give characters the detective classification. Maybe this could be good. I don't know how well the detective classification is going to be, but possibly. This seems really expensive. Chef Louis, 7-cost inkable, 6/8. Questing for 3 is quite a lot, but I don't know how well this is going to be. Feels very expensive. Oh, this is the new Cinderella everybody's talking about. So at the start of your turn, if you played a princess character this turn, which she does count for herself, you may put the top card of your hand into your inkwell face down and exerted. So this is just another way to ramp. 4-cost, uninkable, 2/3, questing for 1. Biggest thing, though, with this card is the being able to ramp again. So 4-cost, before we had How Far I'll Go, which got rotated out. Now this is another option to ramp. Essentially a turn early if you're using Tipo on turn, or if you're using Tipo, even if you combine this with Aurora, you know, being able to play Aurora and play this early too. I mean, there's a bunch of ways to get this out early. Combined with that new Daisy card, I think it is, where he like makes your opponent's ink come in and exerted. I think it's definitely going to see play. Tricky, good luck charm. Here's the new alert keyword, being able to charge evasive or challenge evasive characters. 2-cost, 3/2, questing for 1. The thing about this set is we are getting a lot of bigger bodies than we're used to. For the cost of what we're paying for things, we're getting a lot of bigger bodies. So, and a lot more removal. These are cool. I saw that all these champions that each ink color has. So this is Daisy Duck, the Sapphire champion. 5-cost, inkable, 5/6, which is quite a strong body. Your other Sapphires Sapphire characters gain resist +1. I like that. Whenever one of your other Sapphire characters quests, you may look at the top card of your deck, put it either on top or at the bottom. Not the strongest ability, but giving all your other Sapphire characters resist 1 kind of messes with the whole like meta. Not the meta, but the whole like flow of the game. You know, being able to do trades that you like, being able to take less damage from things that you thought you could have before. Sorry, that was hard to get out for some reason. Most professional channel out there. Hold on 1 second. Well, I do like all these new champion cards. Daisy Duck, Ghost Finder, Support, 2-3. Here we go. Same thing before, but just reverse roles. We had a 3-2. Now we got a 2-3. Support keyword, the detective keyword, hero, Dreamborn, questing for 1. Here's the paranormal investigator. This is the card I was talking about. So 6 cost inkable, 4/6, shift 4. While this character is exerted, cards enter opponent's inkwell exerted. So if you shift this, you can quest right away and exert it, and then your opponent's ink is coming into play exerted, again messing with the flow of the game because they can't play cards on their turn like they thought they were going to. Maybe they had 2 ink, or 3 ink, whatever. Then they have to enter the next time they ink, they have to ink exerted, so they can't play a 4 cost. So very interesting. I like this card. The Enchanted Cinderella that we just looked at, very beautiful card. It's going to be an arm and a leg to get. Maybe I can pull one. Who knows? This is the Enchanted Judy Hopps, shift 4, 6 cost inkable, 6/4, questing for 2. During your turn, your detective characters gain alert and resist 2. So maybe the detective badge giving something else to the detective keyword. Maybe could synergize well with Judy Hopps here. We don't know. We'll see. Spooky Sight. Everybody's talking about this. Put all characters with 3 costs or less into the player's inkwell, face down and exerted. Crazy. Aggro killer. That's what everybody's saying. I don't know if that's true. There's a bunch of cards that are going to be in this new set being able to get rid of like actions. So you can pull this from your opponent's hand. So same way that people were dealing with Under the Sea is the same way that people are going to deal with this. Yes, it could hit sometimes, but more so than not, there's going to be a way that you can get this out of your opponent's hand. I like the card personally. I'm going to be playing a lot of Sapphire in this next set. So, yeah, it's definitely going to see play, but there's definitely going to be ways to deal with it. Kristoff, here's an epic. Boost 1, 3 cost, inkable, 2/3. Whenever this character quests, if there's a card under him, put the top card of your deck into your inkwell face down exerted. So whenever he quests, you can, if he's boosted, you can ink an extra turn. Might be relevant. I mean, we see people playing cards like Kita to get the extra ink, Pleakley. So, I don't know. There's just a lot more ways to ramp this next set. Daisy Duck, Ghost Finder, 2/3 again. Questing for 1. Has support, detective keyword, and it's cost, and it's inkable. So, this is the epic. Sudden Scare. This is another epic that's going to probably be crazy expensive, but put chosen opposing character into that player's inkwell face down. That player puts the top card of their deck. So you're getting something off the board. You're giving them another ink, so you're potentially giving them 2 ink by doing this, but it's a way of removal for something other than Steel and Ruby and the stuff that we've normally seen removal stuff in. So I think it's going to see some play. It's definitely going to be, and being able to do it also on turn 4 is like pretty good too. Fairy Godmother's Wand. This is a 2 cost inkable item. During your turn, whenever you put a card into your inkwell, your princess character, chosen princess character of your gains ward until the start of your next turn. I mean, you're always inking, but I don't know how good this is going to be. Maybe. Ward is a strong keyword. We do know that, but I don't know how good this is. Fergus McDuck, 3 cost inkable item. Or not item. Why am I saying item? Most unprofessional channel out there. Like and subscribe. When you play this character, chosen opposing character of yours gains ward until the start of your next turn. 3/2, questing for 2, 3 cost inkable. I don't know. I don't know how good this is. Here's a genie, 5 cost inkable, 4/7, questing for 2. Just a vanilla character. Henwen's Vision. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Put 1 on top of your deck and put the rest on the bottom in any order. So this could be good. I mean, 1 cost inkable action. Bringing it back with things like Maui and stuff. You can do it again. Kind of like you're a guest, but you can do it with any card. I mean, Bear, I guess, put it into your hand, but I mean, still, you're putting this on the top card. You're putting this as the top card of your deck, so you're gonna draw it next turn regardless. So I think this is good action. Here's Henwen, the character version 1/4, big body, not questing for 2, but whenever this character quests, look at the top card of your deck, put it either on top or bottom. So this is a good way to cycle. We see a lot of people using like Mulan and stuff to cycle cards, and like the Cheese Whiz kid to be able to look at something and discard a card. This I feel like might be a little bit better because you're putting it on the bottom of your deck. You're not necessarily discarding it. So this could be a little bit better, and this happens every time it quests. So you're being able to cycle cards and look through your deck. So I like this card. Judy Hop, 6 cost, inkable, 6/4. Oh, this is the one we looked. This was the hit one we looked at. Ichabod Crane, so 4 cost, inkable, 2/4. Whenever this character quests, if you've played a character with 5 cost or more this turn, put the top card of your deck into your ink while face down and exerted. I don't think this is good. I don't like this. I mean, we are getting a lot more characters. 5 cost. No, I don't think this is good. Ichabod Crane again, 2 cost, uninkable, 0/2. When this character is banished, you may put this card into your inkwell face down and exert. So we've seen stuff like this before with other cards where they were 0/2s. I think it was Patch or something, or maybe it was there was the dual ink card where when he died, he went into your inkwell. This is kind of like the same thing. I like this. I think this could be. I like this. I think this could see some play. Ink Amplifier. Whenever an opponent draws a card during their turn, if it's the second card they've drawn this turn, you may put the top card of your deck into your inkwell face down and exerted. Oh, wow. So this is whenever your opponent draws more than one card. Ooh, this could be good. I like this. This could be helping you ramp on your opponent's turn. I like this. 3 cost item. Yeah, I like that. Judy Hops. This is the one we saw long ago. One of the first cards we saw. When you play this character and whenever she quests, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. You may reveal a detective character card. Put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck. I like it. For that detective deck we got going on here. Here's another one of the new whispers. Jasmine, Soothing Princess. 2/5, questing for 2 with boost 2. Whenever this character quests, if there's a card under her, remove up to 3 damage from each of your characters. So we've seen things like this before. They didn't really get a lot of play, but I don't really think this is going to be the set for that either. But could be good later on. Judy Hops on the case. When you play this character, if you have another detective character in play, you may put chosen item into that player's inkwell face down and exerted. Maybe for like next set, because they said like winter spell is supposed to be a lot of like gadgets and items and stuff like that, but in this one, I don't think this is it. Kristoff running the mines. We saw this one earlier. This was the epic one that we saw. Li Shang, 3 cost, inkable, 2/4, questing for 2. It's a good body. It's inkable, a quest for 2, but there's just better things out there. Might solve a mystery. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal up to 1 character card and 1 item card and put them into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck. So this is nice. I like this. 4 cost, inkable, action. Definitely going to see some play, I feel like. This is a good one. This is the reprint of Detective Mickey that we've seen in the past. I like the new artwork. Well, he's just, what do I have to say? It's Detective Mickey, so. Castle of the Horned King. Once during your turn, whenever a character quests while here, you may ready chosen item. I don't think this is it either, but it's a cool artwork. Pluto, Clever Clue Finder, 2/2. Tap on the trail, 2 cost inkable. There's the Detective Mickey on the side. That's the card we just like looked at. See, there he is. Then there's Pluto looking at him. That's cool. On the trail, exert. If you have a detective character in play, return an item card from your discard to your hand. Otherwise, put it on top of your deck. I don't know if this is that great, but cool how Mickey's in the background. Promising lead. Chosen character gets +1 lore and gains support this turn. I mean, getting +1 lore is good, and support maybe. I don't know how great this is, though. I feel like this is not good. Rapunzel, 5 cost, inkable, 3/6. When you play this character, chosen opposing character gets -3 stink this turn. So kind of like the old Cricky effect, but it only affects one character. I don't think this is it. I think this is way too expensive. Maybe if it did it to everything, but I think it's too expensive. This is an interesting one. I like this item. Ink Runner. When you play this item, draw a card, so it replaces itself. Pay 1 ink and exert. Chosen character gains alert this turn. So being able to give other things alert to challenge into things, I feel like this could be good. I like this card. It's maybe not a 4 of, but it could be like a 2 of. Scar early. This is the new Scar, 5 cost, uninkable, 6/5, boost 2. Whenever you put a card under this character, chosen opposing character gets -5 strength this turn. I feel like it's expensive. It's a great body. It does quest for 2. I feel like this might be good. I feel like it could be good, but I think a lot of people are going to start playing like World's Greatest Criminal Mind, the new Mowgli card, Sapphire Coil still in the thing, so there's just better ways to give -strength, I think. Scuttle, 5 cost, inkable, 5/5, questing for 2 with ward, and it's an ally, so pretty standard vanilla, has ward. I like it. Spooky Sight, here's the normal version. Sudden Scare, here's the normal version. The Sultan, 1/1, questing for 2, 1 cost, uninkable. Maybe. I feel like it's not a great body though, at all. I don't think this is a great body. But that's it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. The next one we are going to be going over is Steel. The last one we got going on. I do have to work tomorrow, so hopefully I'll get the video out tomorrow night or maybe by Thursday. I want to say we will have the Steel cards out. And then, bam, Friday's Whispers in the Well. So thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, like and subscribe. This is one of the most unprofessional channels out there today. And I will see you guys in the next video.